tell you about the time old Wayne and me went to Bossier City, Louisiana?
About 100 times.
Bossier City. Bossier City. Kinda got a sound to it, don't it? Bossier City. Babylon on the Red River. Sin, hot women, sticky, sticky summer nights, and all the things that make life worth living. One summer morning in 1967, Wayne Wilder said to me, Roy, we can get drunk here in Maynard, or we can get drunk in Bossier City. So we drove to Louisiana. And right as soon as we got there, things started to happen.
What happened?
We saw a car wreck.
Oh, wow.
That was nothing. We saw 3 before we left. We were into it. Wayne was a hell of a driver. I tell you, we started at one end of the Bossier Strip and worked our way to the other. Club Flamingo, the Log Cabin Club, Broken Stool, and the immortal Merle Cumberland's Whiskey Go-Go. Ray, it had 3 dance floors lit up.
Did you dance?
You don't dance. Wayne danced.
Well, did you get in any fights?
We got kicked out of the Aces Lounge and Mr. Torch for fights.
You couldn't get out of these fights?
Hell no, we started. Then at the Swamp Club, Wayne tried to pick up these 2 Italian girls. Their boyfriends didn't like that one bit. Ray, you listen to me. If you're ever in that part of the world, don't you ever get involved in the Louisiana day-goers. There ain't nothing worse than the Southern Mafia.
They're the ones who pull the knives on you, aren't they?
Yeah, they're the ones who... Hey, you've heard this story before.
Yep.
Where was I?
You were getting to the part where the Italians pulled the knives out on you, then you and Wayne ran back to the truck to get your shotgun. And when you got back to the truck, the Italians started shooting at you. And then you and Wayne back in the car to get an oncoming Cadillac.
It was a Lincoln Continental.
Or a Lincoln Continental, depending on how drunk they were.
Hey, that story don't change. It happened. We had ourselves a time.
Sometimes you say a stray bullet kills an old woman.
It wasn't an old woman exactly, but it was a bowling alley next to the parking lot.
How do you mistake an old woman for a bowling
It
alley?
was dark. Anyway, me and Wayne ended up at Ken's Lounge. Wayne begins to sweet talk this girl down at the end of the bar. Pretty soon he's taking her out to the truck. He told me it wouldn't take long, so I ordered another drink. Next thing I know, Wayne comes back in as white as a sheet and says, Roy, we gotta get the hell out of Bossier City. So we did. But only after 6 hours on the Bossier Strip, we had ourselves 2 fights, 2 car wrecks, had a gun battle with the Southern Mafia, and Wayne Wilder had French kissed the man in the dress. So Wayne, down in Huntsville, here's to you.
Hey, Ray.
Roy,
Oh, hey, Cletus.
What are you boys doing out here?
we were just shooting it out with the Italian Mafia.
Shoot, there ain't no Italians out here.
You know any Italians, Cletus?
Can't say as I do.
That's just as well. I have a feeling Italians would hate you on sight. Even little baby Italians, without ever being told just how hideous you are, would hate you.
Yes.
How you doing, Cletus?
Fine. Perfectly fine.
That's good.
How are you, Ray?
Perfectly fine, thank you.
You know, my real mother was an Italian my father met during the war. And in the 20th century.
So, what are you boys doing out here?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
How can you be doing nothing?
Well, I can't do nothing for long, but Roy here can do nothing for not on forever.
What you need out here, Skeeter Fullenoy?
Don't call me that.
That's what I've always called you, Skeeter.
Yes, but I run an appliance store now.
What's your full name, Skeeter?
Cletus T. Fuller.
Cletus T. Fullenoy. What does the T stand for? Totally stupid?
Nothing. Don't stand for nothing.
It's got to stand for something.
No, it don't. My daddy wanted me to have a middle initial. Never had one himself, but he said it killed his ambition.
Are you ambitious, Cletus?
Someday I hope to go into politics.
You do, and I'll shoot
You are close.
No,
Come on.
you
Why are you
just
going?
go away, Cletus. I tell you what, I'm gonna close my eyes and think of happy thoughts like Christmas and reindeer and Santa Claus, and when I open them, you'll be gone like a bad dream.
Roy.
Shut up, Ray. You ain't gone, Cletus.
I know. I need to talk to Ray about something.
What?
It's private.
Haven't you figured out what to do yet?
What are you talking about? Who told you that? Did you tell him that?
Now, Cletus.
You did tell him that.
It just slipped out.
That's my private life. Things like that don't just slip
Is
out.
that your problem, Skeeter?
No, and don't call me that.
What should I call you then?
I'm not talking to you.
Now, Cletus.
I'm not talking to you either.
Cletus, if you're not talking to me,
And you're not talking to me.
then who the hell are you talking to?
Nobody and nothing. Sure are a lot of stars out tonight. Sure are. There's the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper. There's Orion. haven't seen stars like this since my honeymoon. Amy Lee and me, we camped down near Lake Cherokee, up in Tulsa. I need to tell you, Oklahoma, that's God's country.
I don't care, Cletus. I'm going in for a drink. When I come back, you make sure this idiot's gone.
I don't think Roy likes me.
No, Cletus, he hates you.
Becca? Becca, what is this? Becca,
What?
what is this?
What's what?
The television, what is this?
Oh, the Discovery Channel tornado program. You said you wanted to watch it. I recorded it for you.
Christ's sake.
What?
It's Danny's tape. You recorded over Danny's tape.
No. No, Pride and Prejudice was on that tape. We were watching it last night.
Switch them.
What?
I watched it later, after you went to bed.
Why didn't you take it out of the machine?
Why didn't you check to see what was in there?
I assumed it was the TV tape.
Jesus, Becca.
It was one of the baby videos?
No, it was the most recent one. A long park on it, Mexico.
How was I supposed to know you snuck down here?
Christmas.
I thought it was the TV tape.
It wasn't.
I know, Howie.
So it's gone. The whole thing.
I'm sorry.
It's the only copy, Becca.
I didn't do it on purpose.
You sure?
What is that supposed to mean? You think I recorded over Danny's tape on purpose?
I don't know.
You don't
I
know?
should have taken it out.
Why would I deliberately record over it?
I don't know.
Why would I?
I don't know. You took the paintings off the fridge. Danny's paintings.
To save them. I put them in plastic.
Shoved them in a box.
For safekeeping.
Okay.
I didn't throw the paintings out.
I know you did.
You think I didn't want that tape?
Obviously not on purpose, but maybe subconsciously.
Subconsciously. Is this what they're telling you in that
They're
group?
trying to get rid of them. I'm sorry, but that's how it feels to me sometimes. Every day it's something else. I feel like they're trying to get rid of any evidence he was ever here.
I didn't know that tape was in there.
It's not just the tape. I'm not talking just about the tape.
The paintings are downstairs in a box.
The clothes, his shoes.
Why would we keep all that stuff? We didn't need all that
Going to sell the
stuff.
house.
We talked about it.
Taz sending Taz to your mother's.
There was a lot going on. We couldn't deal with the
I
dog.
was fine with the dog. I was the one walking.
Well, he got underfoot.
Yeah, and he was a reminder.
You know what? Yes, he was a reminder, and so what? I wanted one less reminder around here. That is perfectly normal.
Well, if I hadn't bought the dog,
And if I hadn't, oh God, if I hadn't gone inside to get the phone, or if I hadn't latched the gate,
I left the gate unlatched.
well, I didn't check it. We're not playing this game again, Howie. It was no one's fault.
Not even the dog.
I know that.
Boys chase dogs. Dogs chase squirrels.
You're telling me or yourself.
You love that dog. And you got rid of him.
Right, like I got rid of the tape.
It's not just the tape. I'm not just talking about the tape. It's the clothes and his shoes and it's everything. You have to stop trying to erase him. You have to stop. You have to stop.
Do you really not know me, Howie? Do you really not know how utterly impossible that would be? To erase him? No matter how many art projects I box up or how many clothes I give away, do you really think I don't see him in every second of every day? And yes, I'm trying to make it a little bit easier on myself by giving away some of the clothes and hiding the photos, but it doesn't mean I'm trying to erase him. That tape was an accident. And I'll beat myself up about it forever, I'm sure. Just like everything else I could have prevented but didn't.
It's not what I want, Beck. It's not what I'm talking about.
No? Because it feels like it is. It feels like I don't feel bad enough for you. I'm not mourning enough for your tape.
Come on, that's not...
Or mourning in the right way. But let me just say, Howie, that I am mourning as much as you are. And my grief is just as real and awful as yours.
I know that.
And it sucks that we can't be there for each other right now, but it's just the way it is.
His stuff is all we have left. That's all I'm saying. And every bit of it, you get rid
I
of
get it, Howie. You don't want to let go.
Do you? I can't do this like this anymore. It's too hard. I want that dog back. Your mother's making you fat.
Why don't we just wait until we...
I don't want to wait. How much more do we have to lose? I'm sorry, but I miss the dog.